Where's Neek? What you do to him? Just tell me where the fuck he is.
Business is booming.
My shit is me and me only. You gonna have a problem, Famous.
It's not even like
It's
that.
exactly like that. I'm scary too, motherfucker.
This ain't about what you did. It's about who you are.
Cats is dropping. Nick Dad going for good. Maybe you thinking you next? You scared, Rock?
What's going on, Power fans? My fans on TikTok. Oh boy, this is going to be my breakdown. Raising Kanan, Season 3, Episode 6 trailer. And I might have to backtrack some thoughts I had. Number one, unique. This brother did this interview where he basically talked about his character being gone and how he loved the fans and how his role was praised by so many people because he did a damn good job. I at first said, I don't think he's completely dead. I think this is one of them situations where if you watch BMF, you saw how the hell Lamont got beat up. He came back. You also saw how they killed Angela and they said she was dead, but in the very next season, she came back and was alive for like, what, maybe a minute? I'm thinking it's one of them kind of situations. But unfortunately, there was some evidence given in this trailer that makes me change my mind. We're going to break that down and discuss it. It all starts right now.
I'm up early for the dealers come out. Everybody is outside till the killers come out. You ain't eating, you just act full. I'm impactful. Dozen funerals in a month. I got that pull. I will give it to niggas in all rap forms. Ignatius out right now on all platforms.
What's happening, crew? Please subscribe to the channel. Check the video description link. You can get the podcast. You can catch me on TikTok. You can catch me on YouTube. And be sure to share, brother, as I'm also documenting my stories. I'm climbing the ladder in Hollywood and entertainment. Some other thoughts before we dive into the trailer. The things that are going on with Kanan and Ronnie. I do believe Kanan and Ronnie are about to hook up. And I feel like Ronnie is going to be the one that teaches Kanan how to be the OG Kanan we remember from the original Power. Because Ronnie has killed someone he loved, and we all remember 50 Cent playing Kanan saying, you ain't a killer till you killed somebody you love. I think that is definitely going to happen. And let's just face it, both characters are dealing with pain, stress, and turmoil from their own family. Kanan, sick of his mama, and she trying to keep him locked in the house. Ronnie, sick of his brother, and he was trying to keep him locked out from the business. So now you're about to have these two guys make strange bedfellows, where one is going to be teaching the up-and-coming hungry young man how to do it, and I'm interested to see how that plays out throughout the dynamics of the rest of this season. Now, starting with this trailer, first thing we get, Vanessa showing up to Rock's house. And for fellas, they keep you with the eye candy, don't they? You got a hot lady with a piece of steel in the face of hot chocolate, and she looks a little scared right here. And Vanessa wants to know, where's Unique, bitch? Well, we know Rock don't know where he at. Rock really tried to end this relationship. Vanessa looks sad, and you can tell right here that she's not a killer. She don't want to be doing this. A lot of this is pain that she's got because she hates Rock. She hates the fact that she found out Neek was cheating on her with Rock, and now she can't find him. Damn. All I can say is I hope they don't kill Nessa. Please don't let Rock kill Nessa. Then we go, you can find us in the club, bottle full of bub. Mama, I got that if you into, and all that stuff 50 used to say. And in this club, we see Kanan and Jude walking through the crowd. And then they show us snap, crackle, and pop. But only one part of that statement is missing. And my man says, business is booming, baby. Now, this could be some deception. You know, it looks like he's talking to Kanan and Jude, but this very well might be Ronnie and Kanan. Post your comments and let me know who you think it is. And then they show some hands pulling bricks out of bags. Well, we know good and damn well that ain't Kanan, because Kanan ain't doing coke right now. He's doing weed. Most likely that's Ronnie, and it could be potentially Ronnie standing there with Kanan as they're discussing how they're going to do this business. And then we get one of the most telling scenes of this trailer. Famous looking scared as hell, like Al B. Shook was looking when he was singing. Talking to Famous, and Kanan ain't happy, y'all. Kanan is saying, my shit is me, and me only. You don't want the problems, Famous. And he gets real close in Famous' face. And can I say Famous, the actor playing Famous, is doing some damn good facial acting. Kanan turns around, walks away, gathers himself, and comes back even more angry. Famous says to him, nah, it's not like that. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Kanan gets back in that boy's face, shoves his book bag in his face. And this is the heel turn of Kanan, ladies and gentlemen, because the man voice went from a boy to a man. He started sounding like OG Kanan in this one scene. And he says with a change of his voice, it's exactly like that. I'm scary too, mother effer. And we all know Famous is a lover, not a fighter. He's a singer, not a rapper. And can we shout out Makai for playing the hell out this role, sounding more and more like 50 Cent. Hell, it looked like he shot some 50 Cent DNA into his vein, because he's even kind of looking like 50. And Famous, I told y'all at some point in time, Famous was going to have to die. I can easily see Kanan hanging around Ronnie so much, and that influence of Crazy Town rubbing off on Kanan so much, that the people that know information about his business, which happens to be Famous, Ronnie's going to say, you got to take their asses out. Post your comments. Let me know how you feel about that. I definitely see it happen. And I definitely see Kanan going under the wing of Ronnie. Then we get a scene where we got Rock standing here with Marvin looking out the broken window, and we see these crazy cops coming up here, these thirsty, crazy cops. Now, I want to know what is going to be the setup for how they're going to deal with these cops. Could it be that Marvin will get Gerald to do some kind of news report, catch the cops, talk about how cops are ruining black businesses in the hood, since Gerald already made the comment about the hood and Marvin had to give him an awakening? Or will Rock try to handle this in another way? I think it's going to be Gerald, but I want to hear from you guys. Let me know how you think they're going to handle that. And then we get Rock with Panessa. I told y'all Panessa was not a killer. Somehow or another, Rock done got the gun from Panessa and is pointing it in her face. And Panessa's on the ground crying. Rock is probably explaining to her, I'm not going to shoot you, but I haven't seen your man. And if your man wanted you, he wouldn't have been in my bed. Because you know Rock talk with a deep voice. You know, sometimes if you having sex with Rock, you got to look down there and make sure it ain't nothing hanging, but it's something open, because she talks so deep. And so Panessa is down there probably crying, probably scared, but Rock is not going to shoot her, because I do believe Rock wants to turn over a new leaf. It's just not happening as quickly as she wants it. And then we get the voice of Lulu to Rock saying, ain't about what you did, it's who you are. Now, what I took away from this is he actually has a smile on his face while he's up here doing the numbers for his new business. And he's not talking to Rock in a manner that sounds like he's angry. So maybe because he has this new venture, his mind is in a better place, he's focusing on something different. We're going to see him not be an alcoholic because he's got something to invest his time in. He has hope again. And this might be the opening to let Rock back in somehow, some way. Maybe she'll show him a new leaf and he'll let her back in. But I think it's going to be something tragic that brings them back together, as you see Rock standing there kind of looking like, maybe you're right, brother. Maybe you're right. We see a gun on the table, and we see what looks to be Panessa. Maybe she's stressing the hell out. Maybe she's just like, what did I do? or this could be before she got the damn gun. Post your comments, let me know what you think. Then we see my boy Detective Mike Tomlin Howard, and he's talking to Rock. And this is the thing that's almost about to make me change my thoughts on Neek. He's telling Rock, Cats is dropping, Neek is dead and gone for good. Maybe you next. And then after that, they show Ronnie knocking on the door of Juliana, which he will have sex with, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a crazy sex scene. I mean, like, have y'all ever seen two crazy people do it? Yeah, it ain't what you want to see. It'd be like butterflies getting stuck on top of dogs who are stuck on top of themselves. You see Rock looking a little shook after what Howard said. And that shookness could be because, number one, she cared about Neek. She really did. And if you have ever slept with someone that all of a sudden dies, there's a different attachment that comes with it. And then she's looking like, damn, maybe I should heed these warnings. But at the same time, I can guarantee you, Detective Mike Tomlin Howard, he enjoyed delivering this message to a small degree because he saw what was going on with Rock and Unique. That bust his bubble and probably hurt his feelings. And I can guarantee you, maybe he's gotten over wanting to get back in with Rock in terms of maybe getting in her bed or thinking that they could have a family. But he does care about her being the mother of his child, and he does care about his child. And so I do believe he's genuine in delivering this message. Are you next? Are you scared? But the problem is she scared? Post me all your comments. Let me know what you think is going to happen on episode 6. Remember, it doesn't come back until January the 12th. And you can follow me Tuesday and Thursdays at noon, where I go live breaking down Black entertainment news. And sometimes we cover the reviews of Power. You can follow my streams. And you can download the podcast to keep up with where we're going and what I'm doing. And until that next Sex is Hell video, I'll see you.